You guys are up there as far as being the most educated, but at the
Hmm.
same time, Black women are the most in debt.
You
So
said are the most in debt.
that's in debt.
Mm.
They're the most in debt, whether it be consumer debt and student loan debt. Because while a lot of women get degrees or women get degrees, if you look it up, and didn't know this was happening, or so I looked it up, but the most popular degrees that women get are the humanities degrees, which is sociology, psychology. That's the most popular. And they're degrees, but guess what? When you go to MU and you get a degree in sociology, it costs the same amount to get one in engineering. So my point is, when everybody's getting out of school, you're going to have more debt because you can't pay it off as quick because you're not making as much money. But it's not a strike against you or for you. It's just going to school, having a lot of education doesn't make you more valuable in men's eyes, although it makes you able to take care of your family and so forth. The other thing, as far as dating white women and falling down, I can't relate to that. All I can say is that my experience has been with with the guys that go to other races. The common thing, you got guys just raised in that era and that raising Olathe, so I get it. But there are guys that go on the other side of the fence, and what you will hear is, because this is terms we've all heard, you can't handle a Black woman. I'm too strong for you. None of those things we count as credit. It doesn't help you out. If you're strong, it doesn't work in your favor. If you have to be handled, I got to handle the world. I don't want to come home and handle my woman. I want peace. Yes, you have guys that go that direction by choice, but I know a guy that he's married to this woman, dated Black women, and basically it was like, people were like, why are you dating a white girl? He was like, he's dark guy. And by his own mouth, Black women didn't want me. So that also happened. Like colorism happens also. And here's the other thing. You guys are talking about, not you guys, but people crossing over, going to other races. You know what you see more in other races than in Black races? Asian, Indian, Mexican, white will date guys that's 5'4", 5'5", 5'6". Our women, you got to be playing in the NBA. And I
No,
speak
that's
out a
not
lot on
true.
that. Not that, but my point is the height. The point is the height. You'll hear 6 figures, 6 feet, all this other stuff. You guys just qualify yourself for men that will be capable, because there's good guys that's 5'4", 5'5", 5'6". And I used to catch a lot of crap because I would post a lot of it on Facebook, only because I can post on it because that's not my plight. If I was 5'5" and I posted, you just saying that because you're short. No, that's not my challenge, but I still believe there are really good guys out there that's that height. And those are the ones that's realizing our women don't want us. So they're going to the other side. Go out there and look. I've seen beautiful women with guys that they taller than. And she respects them the same. Our women, stop me if I'm wrong, y'all won't date anybody that don't make as much as you. So what has happened is you guys got education, and if we don't match you in that area, you almost like priced yourself out the game because you became a victim of your own success. I know a lady who's a lawyer who don't want anybody that makes less money than her, but she makes 150. What's that? 5% of Black men? And then she got the height requirement. You guys take yourself out the game. So what guys are doing is just going to where they're wanted, going to where they're accepted. Because you guys will not date anybody 5'4", 5'6", 7', 8".
Disagree. That's not all women.
Nothing is all women. We
Can
already
I
said it's
can
always present company
so
excluded. Yes.
okay, I gotta go back to Black women being the most in debt. Of course that's the case because we have the most degrees. It's like men are the most, as far as men go, behind bars. However, they're the most exonerated too. When you have that much, then yeah, there's gonna be more debt. Just like you guys are well, not you guys here, but Black men go to jail the most and spend time the most. However, they're the most exonerated. So what I mean by that is, yes, we go get our degrees, but we know that this country is not set up for people to go to college and get loans and for it to make it. If you don't have that generational wealth to send your kids to school, then it's going to be an uphill battle out of the gate. Now, when you're in college and because I've been there, we all been there, where you get the guys that, I don't care if it's a humanities degree or not, a degree is a degree and that should be celebrated. However,
Right.
you get these men who have these high powered degrees or these that can move the needle, and yet you still go over there to the other side, those that are in college. So yes, I'm gonna just say that we probably are the most in debt, but we have the most degrees, so that just makes sense. That just makes sense. That probably goes without saying. But that's not a downfall on women, because we also, or at least if we're going to say that, then we can say Black women, or I'll say this, women of other cultures, as much as people don't want to admit that, are on welfare and food stamps way more than us. But the picture is always the Black woman. So as much as we struggle, or as much as we get frustrated, as much as we're angry, we're still out there taking care of business in debt.